Sometimes the most important decisions in history happen quietly. No crowds, no cannon fire, just a few men in a room deciding whether a struggling cause deserves a chance. Hello, friends, I'm Jim Rand. Welcome to another special bonus episode of History in Decades. This week, I'm premiering several special bonus episodes centered on the Revolutionary War. We've covered the local militias and Washington as commander of the Continental Army, and next we'll look at the signing of the Declaration of Independence and what that meant. Today we look at one of those quiet moments, the day France decided to help the American Revolution before almost anyone else believed it could succeed. By the summer of 1777, the war was going badly for the Americans. The Continental Army had lost important battles, supplies were short, soldiers went without shoes and proper food. Many people in Europe still expected the whole experiment to collapse. France watched carefully. The French king and his ministers had no deep love for the American idea of liberty. What they did have was a long rivalry with Great Britain. Weakening Britain was worth considering. On a July day in 1777, King Louis XVI authorized a secret agreement to send weapons, gunpowder, and other supplies to the United States. It was not yet a formal alliance. That would come later. But the decision mattered. Ships began carrying the materials the Americans desperately needed.
Join us for the Rand Report, a daily breakdown of professional and college sports the way they actually are. No fluff, just the heat. If you love sports, you will love the Rand Report podcast. Links in the show notes. Subscribe today.
The aid did not win the war by itself. It did, however, help keep an army in the field when hope was running thin. Think about what this meant for ordinary people. A farmer in Pennsylvania or a blacksmith in Massachusetts could not see the negotiations in Paris. What he could see was a musket that actually fired or a supply of powder that arrived when his company needed it. Those small practical things kept men fighting. The French decision also shows something important about the American cause. The colonists wanted to stand on their own. Self-reliance was part of who they were becoming. Yet even the strongest determination sometimes needs outside help at the right moment. France offered that help for its own reasons. The Americans accepted it without surrendering their larger purpose. Later that same year, the American victory at Saratoga changed everything. Suddenly, France believed the revolutionaries might actually win. The secret aid grew into a formal alliance in 1778. French ships, soldiers, and money would eventually help force the British surrender at Yorktown. But it started with a quiet choice in 1777. What should we remember? Great causes are rarely pure. Allies often act from mixed motives. Still, the Americans never forgot that their freedom ultimately rested on their own willingness to keep fighting. Foreign help could support the struggle. It could not replace the character of the people doing the fighting. Stability isn't given to us. It must be guarded by vigilant, self-reliant people who are committed to passing it on to the next generation. If you enjoy stories of endurance and homecoming, listen to the Odyssey, short and engaging retellings. Links are in the show notes. This has been a History in Decades bonus episode. I'm Jim Rand. Thanks for listening.